So the thing you really don't want to do is just to do a cast on in a waste yarn, a knitted cast on, because it won't work when you come to undo it. Even the most simple cast on with like a thumb loop. I'm just going to do a few stitches to show you what I mean. So if I do a thumb loop of, say, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 stitches, I'll do 11 and show you how the decrease works. So 11 stitches. In fact, it doesn't actually matter because this won't work. And then I change to my other yarn. And I'll show you what happens when I get back to the bottom. Okay, so I've done my rows, 10 rows in this case, 214 if you're knitting the centre square of Rhiannon Hap shawl. I've picked up along the side and I want to pick up along the bottom. Now this is just a standard basic knitted cast on. This is going to be a challenge to pick up from. You can see the loops at the bottom of the stitches that I want to pick up, but this cast on is not going to unzip in the same way that the crocheted cast on did. So how on earth am I going to get into this? Well, there's two things I can do. I can get my other end of my needle, just pull that through, simplify things a bit, and find those stitches and put my needle through those to start with. It's probably going to be 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yes. But this is not going to unzip. So what I'm going to have to do is unpick this provisional cast on bit by frustrating bit, because the stitches are wound through. Now if you've got 100 and something stitches, this is going to take a while, and it's much easier just to have your stitches on the needle and be able to unzip them, crocheted, and be able to unzip them straight off. The other thing you can do is to get some scissors and snip the provisional cast on yarn, but you must be very careful that you don't snip the main yarn. Again, it's still fiddly. So when I said it's not possible, technically it is, but it's a pain in the neck, and it's much easier to do a crocheted cast on that you can just literally unzip and voila, there you go, it's gone, than doing that. You see how long it's taken just to undo 10 stitches, and still need to snip that bit there. There. So now I've got it on the other end and I can knit along. And I'll make an extra one because I had 11 along the top. And you can see that you don't have any kind of ridge at the top or the bottom. There is no evidence there ever was a cast on, which is perfect for when you're in the centre of a piece of knitting. So that's how you do a provisional cast on, and I highly recommend doing it with the crochet approach, crochet foundation chain, whether you'd make a chain and pick it up or chain around the needle. Both are so much easier than having to pin, unpick and snip bits of your provisional cast on yarn afterwards and risk cutting your actual knitting.